Next guest is no stranger to Monday Night Football. He played in the first ever Monday Night Football game 50 years ago. Howard Cosell was still in 5th grade. Hall of Famer Joe Namath joins us now. Joe, great to see you. We just had to get your take on a couple of major issues. First off, 43-year-old quarterback Tom Brady loses another tough one. Are you beginning to see the age on him at all?
Well, no, not really. I mean, I've seen him play possibly better. He misfires once in a while. I think he could start for other teams in the NFL as well. And I'm glad he's out there. I'm a fan. I like watching that man work.
I cannot believe at 43. We thought George Blanda was on. He was old. He was kicking in his 40s. This guy's playing quarterback. The other big issue, sadly, I had to think of you, is Joe Burrows, one of the most promising rookies to come into the NFL, #1 pick overall. We can't show the footage anymore because of licensing, but he broke, he snapped his MCL and ACL with playing for the Cincinnati Bengals, and they said also structural issues. You're a guy that had about 6 knee operations. What does that do to a quarterback?
Well, it's heartbreaking to a degree, of course, but it is a joint, just a joint. A lot of guys go through it. Lady luck plays a major role in sports and life with injuries and illness. Today, these guys are getting the best medical treatment they can. They've done many of these operations over the years now. When Dr. Jim Nicholas at Lenox Hill Hospital did my first knee operation, that was a new process. And now they've refined things, and he'll recover, and hopefully it'll be as good as new because he's a terrific player, and we want to see him out there.
Joe, I don't know if you have a monitor there, but do you remember this picture, Super Bowl III? You shocked the world. Your prediction comes true. And Joe Namath wins the Super Bowl. And that iconic photo, we never even saw the whole game, of the back of your jersey with the #1 up in the air. What were your thoughts as you look at this today?
Oh, right now I got goosebumps. I can still, Brian, feel some of that, man. It was wonderful. Again, being an underdog like that, the New York fans, the AFL, people telling you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, you know what? We won one for the underdogs, and for every underdog out there today, don't give up, man. You can do it. Just keep working at it.
Absolutely, Joe, and you're so upbeat. There's one other guy that picture means a lot to, and he's our MVP here on Fox and Friends, Joe Kaufman. Even though the Jets are 0-10, he is still... Joe Fulton, I'm sorry, Joe. Joe, even though they're 0-10, Joel did this how many days ago, Joel?
A week ago.
1 week ago. Joe, look at who's on the television now, and Joe, look at what is on Joel Fulton's forearm.
First, I'd like to apologize. Had I known I was going to be talking to you, I would have worn appropriate gear. I have on a New York Knicks hoodie.
He thought it was Walt Frazier.
So had I known, but it's a pleasure talking to you, Joe.
Well, thank you, Joel, and thank you for that tattoo you have there. In a sense, it's a wonderful memory, and I think it's an honor. I know it's an honor for me for you to be wearing that, buddy.
Thank you. No.
Why'd you do it, Joe?
Out of all the athletes, because I grew up in Brooklyn, Joe Namath is #1 on my list. One of my favorite athlete of all time. So when I thought about getting the New York Jet tattoo, it was just obvious what I needed to do, what I needed to get, and I'm very happy that I was able to get it. Very happy that I'm able to talk to you, Joe.
Thank you, Joel. And there's a lot of fans out there that are Jet fans, but some of them aren't as strong as you, or maybe no matter what, we're not bailing out, right?
Jet fans, we're one of a kind. We are a different breed. We're tried and true, and I bleed green and white.
Good going, Joel. I'll see you in New York sometime, buddy. We'll get Brian to put us together.
Absolutely.
Thank you, my friend. It's a pleasure talking to you, Joe.
Joe, now you have to get, it would be nice if you got a tattoo of Joel. I don't want to put you on the spot, but he could provide the silhouette. Joe, could you do that? No.
It'd be my pleasure. Just let me know. I'll pose for you. Hold up #1.
All right. Joe, it's very nice of you to do that. And it's nice to know you still mean so much to so many in New York and around the country.
Thanks for having me on, Brian. I enjoy seeing you all the time, man, and you stay well.
I will. We'll see you hopefully at the Super Bowl. And yeah, same to you and your family, and hope to see you at the Super Bowl in Tampa. All right, Joe Namath.